Hey everybody, Joe here. Want to check out a puzzle today by Dodomos, Dodamus maybe? It is called Moon in the Water. Standard Sudoku rules apply, so we'll have 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Fill in the grid with the numbers 1 to 9 so that the numbers are not repeated in each row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Killer cage rules are the numbers inside the killer cages do not repeat. Aquarium rules apply. Each killer cage is an aquarium, and the cells must be colored yellow for air or blue for water, according to the following rules. Any cells in the same row in an aquarium must be the same color. Any yellow cells must be above any blue cells in an aquarium. Numbers outside the grid indicate the sum of the digits in water cells in the row or column. Kropki dots rules apply. White dots connect consecutive numbers with the same color of the connected cells. Black dots connect numbers in a 1 to 2 ratio and connect cells of different colors. Not all dots are given. So these could be consecutive or in a 1 to 2 ratio with no problem as well. So let me read this again. Each killer cage is an aquarium, and the cells must be colored yellow or blue according to the following rules. Any cells in the same row in an aquarium must be the same color. Any yellow cells must be above any blue cells. Okay, so we have 39 over here. So we cannot have too many. Cannot have too many yellow cells. Over here though, we're gonna need a ton of yellow cells. Numbers are totaling the water cells. And we only have, okay, I mean, it will be the digit 2. And it's going to be right here. One of these, because Kropki dots, black dots are connecting numbers in a 1 to 2 ratio, and they're connecting cells of different colors. So this is not only going to have a water cell, but it will have a 2 also, and this cannot be the water cell, because then all of those would be water. That is air. This is water. That has to be water. This has to be air. And all of these will have to be air. Which is going to make this entire tank air. This isn't a yin-yang puzzle, is it? I don't think so. White is connecting cells of the same color. Blue cannot be above yellow. Rows have to be the same. I do have to make 17. 26 in this one. Oh, this is blue. So that will be blue. Oh, these all have to be air as well. Okay. These definitely need more blue in them. So those will now be blue. 3 is not enough. We have to have at least 4 to make 26. And and this is white, so that is blue. So that will be blue, and that will be blue. That these are both blue because they're all connected by a white dot. Air cannot be below water, so that made that entire thing blue. That is happening to be blue for the row. Making aquariums. If this is 26, then those would be 19 to make 45. That's okay to do in 4 or 5 cells, either way. $29. Well, these are all blue. And that one will have to be as well, because air cannot be below water. $24 can be a maximum of 6. 7 would require it to be 28. So this 36 is a max of 8. We're at 5. Oh, this has 1. What? So there is the 1. So these are all air. And now air cannot be below water. So that does that. It's going to force that one to be watered just so we can make 24. And that's going to be with 7, 8, 9 making 24. Air cannot be above water. So all, oh wait, yes it can. My bad, my bad. But it does need one more blue, which has to be in here, so they both have to be blue, because they're on the same row. But it's 4 digits now, so that is not too strange. These are going to be the same. That one different. Let's see, I think that's okay. These have to add up quite a lot. It can have, I guess, a maximum. I can have a maximum of 3 yellows, a maximum. That would have to be 3 if it did. If it was 3 yellows, then it would have to be 3 over here. And these, I think, would have to be a 1, 2. I'm not quite sure there. Let's see, what else do we got? 11. We're going to have at least 3 with one of these. 11 cannot be over 4. 29 is leaving 16 there. Uh, can these both be air? Those are both air. Then those would be 1, 2, 3. This would be unable to be 1, so it would be 3. 1, 2 would have to go here. So the 2 would go there. That would be 4. That would be 1. And that is possible to be yellow. Otherwise, that is yellow. Both those are blue. And then these 2 are equaling 6. So the 2 could go here. 4 could go there. That would be 8. That would be 1. So am I saying 1 goes in here? If these are both air, 1 cannot go there because I would need 1, 2, 3. And that would put the 2 in a blue. So the 1 would have to be in the yellow. And if this was air, then I'm counting these 2 as 6. It can't be 1, 5 because 5 cannot be on a black. So it would be 2, 4. So this would be 4. This could not be 2, so it would be 8. This would be 2. And it would be 1. So I am saying 1 goes in there. But the other way around, if it was 1, 2, 3, 1 could not go here because that would be 2. So this would be 3. 1, 2 would go here. So that one would be 1. Okay. So I don't get a consistent place for 1, but 8 can be no more than 3. So either, so this cannot be blue. This cannot be blue. So that is air, and those are air, and that will be air, and that will be blue. Now, that makes all of those air. "24. We're at 4, although we can have 6 numbers for 24. That is okay. We could definitely have 5 as well. If all of these are air, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. 27 needs more blue. You'll get one there regardless. Oh, all of these cannot be air. So this cannot be blue, because that would make that air, and it would force all of them to be air. And then we'd be trying to make 39 in 2 cells. So at least that one is blue, making that yellow, making that yellow. Now we are looking for 1, 2, 3. So since we need 1, 2, 3 in yellow, this cannot be 1 because that would be 2. So that has to be 3, that has to be 6. 1 cannot be here because we again need it in yellow. So that is 1, and that is 2, and that is 4. 6 will now have to be consecutive with 5 or 7. 9 and 8 will be in one of those. And it'll be with 5 or 7. So I guess what I'm saying is 8 does not go here. 8 has to be on the dot. And it will go with 9 or 7, depending on this digit here. But this will not be 9. It could be 8. Nine, 7, 5, 7, something like that. But with 30, oh, nah. Okay. These are going to be different. So we're going to end up making 27 in 5 digits, which is no big deal. 39 though, we still need a lot. So it's fair to say that has to be blue, even if that is blue. So here we're at 4. So we'll need at least 5, at least 6. Yeah, I mean, this has to be all blue, regardless, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we had 5 digits, we could only make it to 35 at the maximum. 9, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 35. So since that is blue, horizontal must be blue. These are separating. We carry on with yellow. So we're making 27 in 5 digits. We're making 11 in 4 now. So we can't make it in 5. Because then it would be a minimum of 15. Now this one is the rest air. And for 31, we're probably going to need, since we have a 2 over there especially, I guess we could make it to 29 in 4 digits. Oh, that one does have to be the same. If we had, yeah, we can make it to 30 in 4 digits, so we can make it to 29 in 4. But we could also make it with a 6th digit as well. Could we make 20 in 3? Yeah, it's 983, 974, 875. Couldn't be 875 though, because one of them goes there. But you get the idea. This looks like it has to be 3, 6. So that is in a Sudoku. Which means this has to be 3, 6. Because one of them would have to go there. Or they can't both avoid it, so they are both on it. This cannot be 3. Oh, never mind. That is not a black dot. Well, still, it can't be 3 because 2 and 4 are here. So that will be 6. This will be 3. That will be 5 or 7. And then, no, and then this cannot be 7, 1. Can be 5, 3 or 6, 2. Alright, 17 and 3 is not difficult. We have a 3 here. We're gonna have to have a 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5 is over the limit. That would be 13. So we have to have 1 over here because it is already there. 1 will be at the bottom. It can't be in the cage. Okay, right. That is 1. 1 will be up here. With it not repeating in the cage, I almost forgot about that little rule. That is all good still. There won't be a 3 up there anywhere though. There could be a 3 there still. Okay. Seems alright then. If this was 2, that would be 3. And that can't be. So 2 cannot be at the top. 2 is in one of those then. And one of those. Those are going to make a combo for that row. One, two, three. But we have 6, so that has to be 5. Now that is 7. 39, I mean, that doesn't require much. That's just going to be the rest of the numbers there. Right, one of them will be there, and the other will be down there. Right. That was already known. What does this have left? It has a 9 and an 8. Twenty-four. 24 has a 1. 876 is 21. It will definitely have a 9. It's going to be 986, I think. 9, 7. 876 is 21. It's too low. So it has to have a 9. 976 is 22. So it has to have an 8. Since it has a 9 and 8, we're at 18, and we have to have a 6. So 6 goes up here. And then that is 8, 9 only now, if it wasn't already. And the other 8, 9 will go up here. So that is all good. It does put a 6 in one of those. Likely going to be needed for, maybe not. I think it will, oh no, 8765 is 27. So I can't even say that it necessarily needs something. They are going to be slightly higher digits though, I guess, but all of them don't need to be. Okay, what am I looking at now? Probably one of these being so small. If this was 8, and we're looking for 18 more, we can't make it. Even if we max that out with 2, we can't make 18 in 2 digits. So that is water. And these 3 are equaling 14, because that's what is missing from 45. 45 is what you get if you add 1 through 9. It could have a 1, but it does not have to have a 1. This cannot be a 2. as 1 and 3 are in the box, so that is 2. What do we have here? If this was 3, are we too far away? 3, 4, we'd have 23 without the use of 6. But I think we would need 23 in 3 cells. Wouldn't that be 986? 875 is, or I mean 876 is 21, so that's too low. So it'd have to have the 9. 976 was 22, which is still too low. So it has to have the 8. So we would have a 9, 8. If that was 3, we would be at 4. So we would need 23. And we would need 9, 8, and then another 6. But the 6 would be right there. So that is 6. That is 3. And now we are at 7. And these can be easy to make 20. This one will be 8 or 7 though. Or that can't be 7 now. Is that just 8? It can't be 9. It can't be 7. But 8 goes here with one or the other. Since it can't be 9 and it can't be 7, then 8 is the only digit there. Since this cannot be 9, that one will be 9. But I'm about to block my entire... I'm about to block this, aren't I? That is not right. That is 5 or 7. Meaning a 5 or 7 goes over here, but so did 9. If that was 7, that wouldn't work. If it was... Oh, I think I've goofed. I have not goofed. Yet. So what is the deal? This has to be 7, 8, 9. If I put an 8 there, and it has to be... Yeah, what am I on about? What am I doing? What am I freaking out over? I said that's an 8. Nine goes on this row. Well, no, I need 9 and 7 here. 9 can't go there then, because I need it. But it goes on the row, so that is 9, and that is 7, and that is 9. What am I worried about? That is 5, 7. That is 5, I meant. That is 8. That is 7. And we're all good. I don't know why I thought that it... I don't know what I was looking at. I was thinking I was about to ruin my 7, 8, 9 down there. So 8 cannot go there, so it's in there. Now we have 6. Oh, we already knew that. 6, 8, 9, 1. That's 10 and 14. That does equal 24. So that is good. We have here 13, 14. We need 13. So that'll be with 4 or 5. 9, 4 or 8, 5, obviously. 13, 14, yeah. Okay. Here we have 17, 24, 27. We need 9 more. We cannot use 8, 1. We cannot use 7, 2. We cannot use 6, 3. These are 4, 5 only. Taking 6 out and 1 out. Putting 6 there. And this will have a 4 or a 5 with it. This, there cannot be a 7 there because 6 and 8 are taken. So 7 will be over there, and then in one of those. Do, 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 do. 6 cannot be in those. So it will be in one of those, and it is in one of those. So there's nothing in the bottom row. This one cannot be a 6 because of that one. Same cage. So that one is the only spot for it. Now we'll have a 6 in one of these. This only has one digit, which is 4. That will be a 3 or 5. Can't be a 3 because of this box right here. So that will do those. And it's going to give us all 3 of these now. It's going to go with a 2 and a 3. These, oh, this is 1, 2, and 3. Because there was only 6 left, and there's 3 cells to do it. So that is minimum. So this up here will be a 7 with an 8 or a 9. 17 has 6. It will have 11 more. 7, 4. But it could be 8, 3. It could be 7, 4 or 8, 3. Let's just do that. Nine. One of those. What's going on down here? That's a 4. 4 is in this box. That is fine. Do. 1, 2, 3. 5 is also in this box. 4, 5. I'll be at 8 and a 9 somewhere. Okay, there cannot be a 5 in there though. There cannot be because of that. There cannot be a 5 in there because of that. 5 is along the top. And then 5 will be in one of those. 31 was missing 14 here. Likely gonna need that 1. Actually, this was kind of tight because of that 2, wasn't it? Oh wait, no it wasn't. That's 5 digits. I was thinking that was 4 there for a moment. What about here? Can I do anything with 26? If there was 8, 16. I doubt that could be 3. Let's try that. 8, 11, 16. That would need to be 10. So these are maxed out. We try that again. That'd be 13. Those are all maxed. That one would be 16. That would need a 10. So that cannot be 3. So this one... Wait. That's just... That cannot be 3 as well. It could still be 8, 3 that way. I mean, it could be 7, 4 is what I mean. Let's try that same with here. 7, 9. Oh, that's not close at all. Okay. All right then. 2, 3, 7. This cannot be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. It can be 8 or 9 though. I'm literally just marking the entire row, doing that. This is an 8 or 9. All that's left in that row. Okay. This is at 15. Oh, it still needs 24, which in 3 digits must be 789. So they will finish. That's all that's what's left in the column anyway. I just hadn't noticed that. Right, these were equaling 13. The 11 is resolved. 39 is resolved. 6 needs 11 more. That would be okay. Could be 7, 4, 1. That would be fine. 8, 3 seems to be fine as well. Although it would put 3 there, that is okay too. At the moment. Let's try to see if we have some Sudoku to do. 2 does have to be right there. We know it's over there. It'll be right there. So that will be 5. This will have 5 down here now. 2 was at a pause for a moment. Three was over here. Is 3 too low? We have low numbers here. That is 11. That would be 14. Needing 15. It is not too low. Ah, here we go. We have 8, 9, 13, 18. We need the 3 to make 21. So this will be 8, 7, or 9, 6, I believe. That was 7, 10, 14. Yeah, we need 15. So it can be 9, 6, or 8, 7. 9, 6, 8, 7. So not 8. Did this add up correctly? It's 14, 24, 27, 35. Whoa. 14, 24, 27. Oh no. Did that wrong. I think I for sure did that one wrong. Or why did I take one out of there? Why did I take one out of there? I did that right there, but I don't know why. Because of something. 15, 24, 27. And I needed 9. What did I do? Sixteen, 24, 27 plus 9. Did I literally add wrong? I had a 4 5 there, didn't I? Did I really not add that correctly? Fourteen, 21, 29, 32, 36. What did I do? Forgot how to add. I tell you. Um, let me get back to where it was then. Wonder where that is. I remember something in the top left was at 8, right there. And then, is that where I was just checking? Yeah, I guess so. And then I just, all of a sudden, forgot how to add. We have 10, 19, 24, 32, 36, 3, 8, 9, 17, 21. That is good. We have 9 here. We need 15 more without using 7. So it will be 9, 6. That is 15 plus 9, 24. 8, 9. That's the second time in this puzzle that I thought I made a mistake, but didn't. The first one was just forgetting how to look. The second one was forgetting how to add. I tell you. That is 9. Now, we were needing 11 here. That could not be 9, because it would need the 2. There is a 9 up here, because there isn't one here. Actually, I know all 3 of these. They are 1, 6, 9. So, anything else missing from here? 2, 7, or it'll be whatever. It'll be one of these. Well, this is a 1 up here. That is now 4. So that will be the 11 I need. And then we will have the 7. So that is 7, that is 5, that is 9, that is 7. That is still good so far. We have a 3, which goes there, and a 4, which goes there. And now we'll have a 9 in here, right there, and a 1. Is everything still adding up? We did finish the 17. Did I check that? 11, 17, 19, 26, 31. 5, 3 is 8, 15, 16, 17. That does 16, 22 plus 4. Changes that to 9. These down here will be a 2, 3, 5. This one will be a 1 or 3. It can only be 1. 3, 5 combo there. The 1 gave a 6 at the top. Now 6 must go here by Sudoku. This is only a 3 now. Does all of those. This down here is a 4 and a 5, 8 over here. Order known. That is now 7, 3, and 2. This says 1 digit left of an 8. And there. And 5. Needs to be a 9 over here. And that, I believe, will do it. 4, 7 left to go down here. That was a nice puzzle. I did enjoy that. Where I don't know if I've ever done an aquarium type one before. That was pretty cool. Needing to be air above water. And that was a nice little puzzle over here with getting started and everything. I enjoyed that. By Dodomos. It is called Moon in the Water. Check it out yourself. There will be a link in the description. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.